So Scott, let's talk about for a moment living in Europe, right? I was stationed here for 10 years of my active duty career, and then I've lived here since 2018 in Germany. You've been in Germany and Poland for the majority of your adult life.
Yeah, that's correct. I've spent 25 years in total in Germany, most of that in Germany, and now the last almost 5 years in Poland.
Now you're fluent in both German and in Polish, right?
That's correct.
So soldiers who are in Germany, there are very few options for them to have a local lawyer in Germany. The law office of Wilhelm Helixson is one of the offices that's physically located in Germany. Now there are some other lawyers that come and go, but in Poland, there are no military lawyers except the law office of Wilhelm Helixson.
That's correct. That's correct.
And our office that we just opened in Poznan is the first military lawyer in Poland and the only military lawyer in Poland.
That's correct.
And talk to me a little bit about what the conditions in Poland are like for the U.S. soldier.
Well, so Poland is still a little bit austere. It's not as well developed as Germany. So the assignments at this point are mostly unaccompanied, and for a period of 12 months, rotations for 9 months. You don't have the large installations like you do in Grafenberg or in Wiesbaden. We don't have that here in Poland yet. And whatever it is, whatever it develops into, it's probably never or for many, many years before it starts looking like that and feeling like that.
Right, so soldiers come here, they're without their family, they're without their spouse, they're alone, they're able to drink alcohol, they're turned loose in a country where the dollar goes a long way. Sounds like a recipe for trouble to me.
Unfortunately, we've had some problems over the years, and that's exactly what happens the way you described it.
Right, and so if a soldier gets in trouble in Poland, before we got here, before we opened our doors, what would they do?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not sure what they would do that as far as to protect their own rights and who they could seek out to. They would probably have to reach back either to your office in Germany or back to the United States. And now we're having this office here in Poznan. We'll change that.
Right. So I know that there's not a TDS council here in Poland, that these soldiers are serviced by the German Trial Defense Service, and that's all by telephone. And I know also that the only way that you can get military representation by a civilian in Poland is if you contact my office in Germany or if you call back to the States. Those are the only two options before us opening this office here in Poland.
That's correct, Will.
So you bring, a wealth of experience from, the Polish community, from living in Poland, from being married to a Polish wife, to working with government officials in Poland and speaking the language. You're just right next door. The soldiers could reach out and give you a call, and you can meet with them the same day.
That's correct. I can be almost anywhere in Poland the same day, the latest the next day, and sit down and talk with the soldier, the civilian, and their situation.
And what's great about the law office of Wilhelm Helixson is you're here in Poland, but you get to leverage an entire team of lawyers and of warrior advocates worldwide to benefit the soldier.
That's correct.
I'm Will Helixson. This is the law office of Wilhelm Helixson. You defend the nation, we defend you.